All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Rampancy. No, Let's Play Marathon Eternal with Rampancy. Let's play Rampancy. Let's be rampant. Why not? Everything else is perfect. How are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was the only one who's supposed to screw up this evening.
Nope.
Welcome,
I was preoccupied.
Yeah, apparently, Narc saw something shiny. Apologies for the quality of this crappy microphone. I'm on my headset because, sure enough, I decided to swap a video card to improve my setup. Tested it all yesterday. Everything was hunky-dory. And 5 minutes before we prep time, it decides to not work. So I'm on a phone, on a headset, and on an iPad. So I'm going to get everything like 10 seconds later than the rest of you. And Narc's going to be driving by himself. So apologies for all of that. We just can't get around all this lovely technical showmanship, can we? And he gets to play around with my favorite gun without me.
Oh,
so
I can't see what it is, though, which isn't great.
Well, now you're invis, because that's...
Yeah, I know.
You know,
I shouldn't have done that, probably.
Probably. But, well, considering the jugs, I don't know. I think you're probably going to be happy you're invisible.
I'm not sure they think I'm invisible, though. Although, to be honest, they're not firing at me. That drone was, though. Oh, now see, now he sees me. Now he sees me.
I feel bad things aren't working in front of Pfhor. Yeah, also, chat, I'm not going to be able to see anybody except Twitch, because Twitch, I guess, is the lowest latency. Mixer is not playing nice. The iPad apparently doesn't do low latency. So, for everyone in the chat, hello. I just can't see who you are or what you're saying.
Hey, can I kill myself with this?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, anyway.
Also, is Funk in today? I don't know if we were,
Funk is in the text chat. Funk mentioned that he had forgotten to note that he had agreed to attend a football pregame, not a pregame, a preseason game party. Wow, more jugs blown up. Oh, are you? Okay, good. I'm like, they're supposed to be on my side. Svitker shouldn't be firing on me.
Did you hit one by accident?
All right, so Funk is in the text chat, and I think he may be watching somewhere.
Oh, wait, no, I am getting restream text. Okay, there's Lino. There's I Hate Heels.
Okay, somebody says they're hearing echo. Is it echo of chat voices, or is it echo of game audio?
They're probably, well, see, my headset is so loud and this microphone is so sensitive, they're probably getting echo from your chat, so I'll turn you down to the bare minimum here. Okay, how's that? Is any better?
Okay,
so
yeah.
Narc, go ahead and talk.
Forrest says he's hearing slight echo of Narcogen only. So yeah, it probably is my voice coming back through you. Okay.
How's that? He's down like absolutely dead quiet now.
Okay, well we'll keep that there.
Okay.
All right, so we're in the level Unforeseen, and I think this is not. Forrest, correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is not a branch level, so we just play this one the same way I did last time. But I am going to be playing it solo. Which means I'm actually going to have to use saves and like pay attention to that now, because if I die, I'll lose progress now. Oh my god.
We got the crazy-eyed Mustafa in the chat. He goes, Marathon in 2019, weird champ. Yeah, we do old school here.
Well, occasionally.
Yeah. No, Forrest, you're not alone. Everyone else is probably hearing echo, so hopefully it'll be better.
Oh, Lion says this is a branch level. And by the way, first of all, I would like to say thank you to everybody in our chat. Our chat is one of the best ever. I really appreciate it that we've got absolute minimum of like trolls and jerks in our chat.
You'll attract them now. See, not but
we also want to keep it that way. We want everybody to be nice to each other. So I just wanted to
tell anyone.
Yeah, I just want to make it clear for everybody that basically that neither Blackstar nor I have played this expansion before, so we don't want unsolicited spoilers either on story or on gameplay. We might ask for help if we get stuck, but we don't want anything unsolicited that we might see, either about what's going to happen or about what we should do. If the discussion of spoilery stuff is so important, I might make a second channel on the Discord for people, so that a thing they could chat that would be private to them that I wouldn't be looking at.
That would work. That would be good.
But to be honest, I think a lot of people who have access to Discord already have something like that, because there's a marathon channel and there's a bunch of other stuff. So I don't know that I need. Oh, Phil's there. Hi, Phil.
Hi, Phil.
By the way, I'll just do a roll call because I see Baron and I see A1 Point Blank and Lino, of course, and Forrest.
Don't forget Crazy Eye Mustafa.
If I remember, this was a big level too. I've got to do it myself, and you know what? And I probably bypassed a save right near the beginning that I wasn't paying attention to because I I
Oops.
didn't think I was going to be needing them, but now I do.
Lionel says, "I thought he was church."
All right, yeah. See, here we go. See, say all right.
I almost gotta see. This is cool actually because now I get to experience this as a viewer.
Okay, I haven't lost any health yet, so that's good.
Oh well, now you got an over thing, so yeah, now you're purple.
All right, so
There's a save.
I hear a wasp somewhere, but I don't see.
Excuse me, Svitker.
There's wasps on the other side of this wall someplace.
It looks like there's everywhere on the map.
A1 point blank says, "We missed you, Blackstar." One of us.
I know. I'm sorry. You don't get my sweet, breathy voice anymore. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Hello, Bobs.
I actually tried to see if I could jury-rig something up to plug directly into this, and the pins are different, so we were getting nothing but clicking noises.
If you have a USB adapter, you can use that. Like I think if you have you could plug a USB headset into the photo adapter, and believe it or not, that works.
I don't have one of those. It's funny. I
do. I have one in this desk.
Oh, well, maybe I should borrow it. No, I have the other way. I have an HDMI adapter out, so I could plug Plex from a phone into a projector or a TV.
Yeah, I got one of those too. Yeah.
That for me has always been far more important.
Yeah. Oh, agreed.
Oh, wait a minute. I just had a stupid thought.
No, don't have stupid thoughts.
No. See, if I put Mumble on one of the minis. Well, of course, do you have to mess around with certificates again? Because I forget how to do that.
You can have it auto-generate, and it will just accept that. All you need is the password, and the password is not a big deal.
Okay. Well, either I can do that, or theoretically, I could...
Hey, button.
Yeah.
And Forrest reminds me that those are called lookers, not ticks.
Oh, see? There you go. You learn something new every day.
Oh, and they're the wasps.
No, I was thinking of plugging my board into the mini and then just NDI that out to you, so you just have to swap the inputs.
Burn the wasps! Burn them! Taking too many hits to the face. I really feel like these incoming projectiles ought to be being destroyed by my weapons, but...
Oh, Baran says, yeah, so correct me if I'm wrong. Does a security officer survive Big Church and Infinity's End?
The big church?
Yeah, Cyborg says it's possible.
Look,
but
it's Marathon. It's not lost. There's not a big church at the end.
I'm so glad somebody misses me.
I saw somebody over here. Ah, there you are. Knew I saw it.
Keel says, yeah, man, those wasps were OP in Marathon. I thought so.
Oh, hey, look at this guy up there not activating. Look at him. There's like drones stuck to the ceiling.
Oh, what are we calling the ticks now?
Lookers.
Lookers, yeah. I always used to hate those things hiding around corners and in narrow shafts where you had no way of getting away or hiding or dodging.
I want the... No. Yeah, I want this one for you guys. Ooh, 2 for 1, not bad. Where's Shax when you need him?
Oh, please.
2 for 1!
You know what? We should actually put that in the...
You're right, we should build a Destiny soundboard. It should have, like, Shax stuff in it. Although normally Shax pisses me the heck off.
Oh, I want that. I want Unreal Championship.
All right.
Yeah.
Vex on the field. Buy a Lincoln.
Oh. Yeah, Cyborg says, yeah, the buggers are worse here as they're smaller, shoot faster, and more often. Somebody must have upped them to 11.
Is there something is there something that's triggered by my stepping on something over here? I thought I heard a lift noise when I
got the sound turned down, so I honestly couldn't tell you. Maybe Chad will...
I am hearing a lift sound right here. Or a door. Oh my god, look at the map. That's nuts. Yeah, it's like there's a lift noise coming from right here.
Parent says, yeah, it would motivate him to donate some cash. Marathon the manga. God, that map, though, I can't get over how many of those things are around there.
Yep.
And you said this is one we've done before, right?
Yes, this one's called Unforeseen. We've actually done this before. Oh, yeah, Phil's in the chat. That was amazing, Guardian. I love it.
Hey, Phil.
I'm swimming in raw sewage. I love it.
Yeah, I never understood their affinity for constantly doing those scenarios.
Which scenarios?
The sewer travel. Perusing.
I don't know.
Swimming. Diving. Drowning.
Oh, and that's gonna... Okay. See, this means I'll actually get to see everything that happens, because basically, like, when you run off and hit buttons and stuff happens, like, I don't necessarily know about it unless I have your camera on at that moment.
I know, right? Now you don't have that.
I know, but now...
Darren says, yeah, Halo Legends was really cool. I'm always looking for anything Halo. I can't wait for the Halo TV show.
I remember this room. Don't you remember this room?
Yes. Okay.
This is the stairs.
Yeah, I'm almost glad my computer broke. No. I'm remembering this level now.
Yep.
Cyborg says, yeah, there's a Fall of Reach movie, but I haven't seen it yet. Read the book, though.
All of the Halo video content I've seen, official stuff, has kind of left me unenthused about it.
I think they really missed an opportunity on the early movie potential. But again, the longer they wait, the better it might be.
Hello? No, I don't know. Sorry, no. Oh, yes, bones. I remember the bones.
Yeah, that was actually a prominent landmark, if I recall, during the last one.
Yes, because I died immediately upon stepping on it, because I think stuff spawned right there.
Cyborg says, was Fall of Reach animated? I keep thinking it was live action, but I haven't seen it yet.
There was a Halo anime.
Yeah, well, no, there was a series of different anime ones, and there was a live action one. I think it was called, I want to say Nightfall.
Yes.
That kind of tied into it. So if that's the one that you're talking about, yes, that was the live action. Got me on my knees, Leela.
Okay, Tycho's still absent to self-diagnostic. Okay, we've seen this terminal before. We've seen all these terminals before anyway. So this is Tycho, Tycho is off getting infected by his former self. He'll come back with new capabilities. And this is Leela's plan to contain Pfhor.
Cyborg, look at the bones!
Look at the bones.
Go on, boars, chop his head off.
She'll not want to leave this timeline unless forced. That's why. Okay, so her plan was to force her to leave the timeline, and then Leela wants access to the cybernetic junction for herself.
Oh, Forrest said I switched over to Twitch so Blackstar could see me. Hi, Forrest. You don't have to, not on my account.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, sure. Actually, everybody, if you haven't already followed on Twitch, go follow on Twitch. The channel's name is Nargajan.
Yep. I hate heel says Joppa.
Get to the
Joppa.
First step is to plug me in. Plug me in. Leela is a
Glade. Yes, let me help you, Mr. Wade.
Leela is a Glade plugin.
Plug it in. Or a
VST plugin. Okay, activate the hub's backup power systems. So I guess that's the description for what we're doing in this level, is turning on backup power. And saving. Alright. Chip. Alright, okay, so yeah, this was the collect 2 chips, and then leave. But I'm supposing we're going to leave from a different terminal than we left last time, and if I remember, last time we left on a Tycho terminal.
Right. Steven, yeah, you guys chat through Discord. We have a channel. We never do. It's kind of like another added layer of complexity rather than doing something cohesive where the chat just simply forwards to. I tend to look at the Restream IO or the YouTube generally because everything gets forwarded to and from there. That way that covers the gambit for me. I am right now on an iPad and an iPhone looking at the Twitch one because I swear Twitch just seems to be the only one that's consistently close to where it's supposed to be. Mixer was getting a brain cramp. The browser stuff and everything doesn't, you don't get the acceleration stuff in the iPad. So this is like maybe 10 seconds behind.
I think after signing up Ninja, Mixer just have no money left for actually running a website.
I think they unfortunately backed up too big a truck of money.
Yeah. I think if the FTL works for you on Mixer, then that should have lag of like about a second.
Yeah.
Twitch will have more.
Computer browser.
But for Mixer, if for FTL doesn't work and you have to use RTMP, then lag's going to be like the same as Twitch or maybe worse.
Yeah. I'm half tempted to use my old Mini for something because I was thinking if I swap my board into that, maybe I can get that working.
Oh, lots of pounding.
Hey now. There was going to be that kind of
shit. Friday night already. I don't need that. I don't need that.
Do you know, I was short on batteries. I pulled one out of my Mac remote to plug into my microphone.
Okay.
Do we
need to go swimming yet? I think I can wait. Oh, more bones. Okay, maybe it's those bones. See, there's bones in more than one room here.
Oh yeah, I've seen a couple. I'm scratching my rechargeable batteries. First world problems.
Oh, a bunch of stuff down there. Let's get the...
You should shut off my torrents.
What? Wait a minute. How do you have torrents running if your machine is down? Or is it a different machine?
It's a different machine, but it's not that much. It's like 60 kilobits. So I was just thinking conceptually, it's like, should I be doing this right now?
Okay. Lion says, anyone else think the end cannon fireballs from Enforcers look like miniature suns? Maybe. Oh, I see a lot more wasps ahead. Oh, and a bunch of stuff over here, too.
See, I wasn't sure if they were just circular or they were actually supposed to be globes, like balls.
What's that about liking balls?
Hey, who doesn't like balls? Baseballs, footballs, soccer balls.
Yes.
Hey, we all know Funks likes more balls than the rest of us.
Is that okay, nope, that's... I thought maybe that was glass in that window, but no, there was not. There was not any glass in that window. It was more...
Forrest is right, yeah, the Twitch is definitely laggy-er. For me, I don't get any acceleration on the iPad, though. Okay, let's see what I can do with one of my old Mac Minis here.
Spitker are definitely having an... Oh, no! Well, that's a problem.
What happened?
I died.
Oh, no.
Which actually has an impact now.
Well, especially since you're by yourself.
Well, exactly because I'm by myself now.
Oh my god, the advertisements. Look, I just want the search thing.
Why aren't there more marathon games on engines that aren't Aleph One? I don't know. Did somebody make a conversion that brought it to the Unreal Engine at some point, or some version of Unreal Tournament? I mean, that's where it would have to be a fan-made thing because Bungie owns Marathon, but they don't seem to be doing anything with it. Wow, I look like a whole level of shields on that. That was not great. Yep. So in addition to saves coming, I'm gonna have to hug the shield. Learn to love the shield.
Wow, Mixer, has no quality ranges on this.
Oop.
Yeah, I don't think...
Yep, no.
I don't think my old Mini can handle a stream at 1080p 60 with low latency on. Sorry.
Oh, it should be 1080p 30, not 60.
Well, no, I mean, I can't go lower than 1080. But I'm looking over at the Twitch stream on the
ammo?
iPad.
Oh, I don't have
smoother.
I don't have the fusion gun anymore because I dropped it.
Oops. What? How could you drop?
I dropped it because I died. I have basically the weapons I get for the start are not the same as the weapons I had before because I picked it up. So I have to get back to my. Oh, wait a minute. No, if I reloaded the save, I should have had it. Did I just use up all the ammo? I may have just used it all up.
Murray says, "Yeah, they're taking their time, Narc. Marathon 4 will happen in my lifetime. I'm sure of it."
I wish. I held out for a long time that the cutout in the Destiny contract that referred to Marathon. Oh no, was about making a new Marathon game. It wasn't just about the iOS porting stuff, but no. Then we had very knowledgeable and aware people tell us that no, that was not the case. That it didn't have anything to do with the new game, and there was no new game as far as they knew.
Well, they got a perfect
that was disappointing.
Title. Marathon 4. Phor. I mean, come on. Never before did they have a better tie-in with it. Now, wait a minute. Can you make a dummy login or something with me so I'll still be around so you don't have to keep doing that? Like, I would be able to play, but at least there would be another character in there, you know what I mean?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if it was worth trying.
At this point, probably not.
Okay. Bob Robertson in the chat. Hi, Bob. Says, I don't think the spoiler, in Eternal X, you can carry more than one chip at a time. Yeah, I think we heard about that. I don't know if we tried it, though.
Right, I'm doing the recharge again before I go to the next room.
Cyborg, yeah, seen as how it's Bungie's version of Half-Life 2 Episode 3.
Ugh. As in, it doesn't exist.
Yep. Well, people are still expecting Half-Life 3.
There's no reason to expect that at this point. There's no reason to expect Valve ever will need to develop a game ever again.
Yeah, nobody's expecting a Marathon 4. We're just hoping.
Compared to being a store for a bunch of games, developing games is a high-risk business. And there's no reason to be in it. Ow.
Not where you can just have the platform where everybody gets their stuff and you clean up. Woohoo, middleman.
Looking forward to the day where Epic also stops making games so they can just be a store. They sit there working on that now. The difference is that Epic, by virtue of having done the Fortnite thing, will at least be supporting a game that exists, even if they're not making one. Unlike, although I suppose people still play, Team Fortress and stuff.
Yeah. Let's see.
Gaming in 2030 is Fortnite versus Team Fortress.
Let's see, this one's on El Cap, so I'm going to see about finding Mumble for El Cap. The Universal Legacy, that was still a 130. I think there's a snapshot for that. We'll try it.
I think at this distance, these guys aren't even firing at me, so I'm probably safe if I stay here. And I think I am hitting them. A pile of bodies on the floor seems to be getting larger.
Phil Mysterious says, yeah, I'm still waiting on the game starring the Chester character from Minotaur. Hey, where's Pathways to Darkness Part 2 after the Armageddon? We can wait for that one.
Yeah, they've got a good title for a sequel to that, except they keep using it in Vidox instead, which is Pathway Out of Darkness.
Yes, Vim says, yeah, I'm just being with Greg. I'm pretty sure he's probably done with anything.
Oh, yeah, come on.
Involving marathon for the rest of his life.
Yes.
Not a bad.
That's not
surprising.
surprising.
Satisfied. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't. If there was a Marathon 4, I don't think I would want Marathon in the old school Marathon way. What I would want is either a Halo or a Destiny level of gameplay in a new Marathon universe up to the quality level and variation of today's titles.
Yeah, we want the Marathon IP, not the engine.
Correct.
Which is no offense to the engine necessarily.
No, it's just that games moved on in the last 30 years.
A little.
Cyborg says PID 2 would be the 2012 apocalypse.
I need a railgun for this guy.
Hey, who doesn't?
Eat 4 balls. There's a Svitker down there. Why doesn't he take him out? Why do I have to do everything? This is not a real weapon.
Mola Mola thought that was funny.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna get myself killed. I keep doing that.
Probably. Phil says, yeah,
So
I actually have a theory that Destiny was originally meant to be the reverse story of PID, where the monster is summoned by a dreaming god to protect it. Oh, that's an interesting idea.
It's not really the opposite of that. It more just is that. I mean, like, the Traveler is the work adapter, right? It's a sleeping god. It enlists corpses to fight and defend for it, and they think it's the good guy. And maybe they're right, but maybe they're not.
To be honest, I hate the fact that they're tossing around the word God like a frisbee, because that really kind of negates it. Considering the first time we met the quote-unquote worm god in Destiny, we saw it for all of 5 minutes, killed it, and that was it. Never seen anything more powerful. And now it's dead. And it turned into
those are lesser gods, though. I mean, they're demigods. Like, I would say, I don't know, like
a demigod, a semigod, a half.
Like, is Zol supposed to be more powerful or less powerful than Riven? Because
I don't
know. Zol was just a strike boss.
Right, but they mentioned all the other worm gods too, so presumably we're going to run into them at some point.
Yeah. Button. No.
Oh, Forrest says, I've switched over to YouTube despite the lag because it seems that I'm missing out on a bunch of chat in Mixer. Oh, is Mixer not getting all the cross feeds? I don't know. It could be that
Restream maybe goofing up. They were saying earlier that, like, they were long delays and there may be some chat messages that aren't going at all.
It's a feature. Okay, well, I'm going to install Mumble and see if I could plug my board over there.
I don't like how this is going. Yeah, no, the crossfire here is a problem. These guys activate from a very long distance. The only thing that saves me is that they're not very accurate.
Now, that's not a dig to the developers. It's just a curious happenstance.
No, they're just filling that corridor with fire, and it's eating my health up, even though they're...
Pew, 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 pew.
And now there are wasps from somewhere. Oh, I see. Okay, that button partially opened this door. So now I can hear what's going on in there. Oh, okay, nope. That was not where I wanted to go. That was not where I was trying to go.
Okay, well, apparently that version of Mumble is too new.
I don't know what you're going to be able to get running on El Cap, honestly.
Well, let's see. Let's go to 1.2.10 maybe? I tried one of the 1.3.0s from back in the day, but Because it did say legacy. It said universal legacy.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if that means to the older PPC type stuff.
I think that meant PowerPC.
Oh, if it did, then maybe I should just go with 130 RC2 then. I don't know. I'll download them all and see whatever works.
Are you going from oldest and then moving up? Or...
No, I was starting newest and going down.
And the newest didn't work?
Well, no, I went legacy first. I figured universal, quote, legacy would be more compatible, but that does not seem to be the case.
Please die. Ah, no.
Oh, okay. All right. We do not seem to be crashing. All right, so hold on. I will be back momentarily. I got to move some wires and things. So try not to get killed.
I'll try.
Yeah, Forrest says, yeah, the universal binaries of the old PPC x86. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. This is an old Intel Mini running El Cap, so yeah, I had a feeling it was probably freaking out.
Good God, this guy...
Yeah, you really could use a second player.
Are you a Destiny boss?
He certainly is acting like it. And I assume you still don't have the new fusion rifle again that's disappeared?
Oh, no. Not that way. Oh, not that way either. Where am I going here?
We're going to have fun thinking him. All right, I will be back as soon as I can. If this doesn't work, I'll jump back here in a second.
Okay. Oh. All right, so in the meantime, I will continue to save scum this. Oh, I can hear you. We can hear that. Lion's asking if a good mod for Marathon or for future mods would be fully implementing the Pfhor Cordyceps virus, aka original flood concept, into the game proper. I have no idea. I'm okay. The idea of zombies that spread by infection, I think vis-a-vis video games, is over. If I never see it again, it'll be too soon. As it entered the popular culture via films, it mostly was done first as a metaphor for communism, and then later to turn around and criticize capitalism. In Romero's Day of the Dead, I think it's kind of played out and run its course until somebody finds something new to do with it, and I'm not necessarily certain that a Bungie game would be the way to do that. And then Forrest says, if you really need more fusion ammo, there might be some lying around back at the start. Okay, well, we'll see about that. And down here yet? Oh no, I went down here, but then I died. So, Blackstar, we can hear you. Hold on. I'm gonna mute that. Alright, I'm not going swimming in the fuel. I was only using the charge trigger on hunters because I was told it was a one-hit kill, and if I had it now, I would use it to take out that blue hunter, but I don't. So, there you go. I can hear you. Yeah, I have no fusion ammo at all. That's not great. Line says, I thought the fungal zombies were allied with the player and they were intended to use a weapon to launch the virus? No? Not sure what game you're referring to there, but it's not Halo. Did I already do this? Oh, okay, no. Alright, so I haven't been here. There's another charge. Another save. Button. Door doesn't lock. Door doesn't open. Fine. Oh god, there are a lot of you, aren't there? Should be a lot of this ammo then. Oh, and another blue hunter. That's awesome. Blackstar, I can hear you. He's doing voice tests on his mic, which means he can't hear me, but I can hear him. Okay, finally got rid of you jerks. Button. That. I'm gonna turn that on just so people can hear it. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay. Sorry, I had to scroll up here. Oh, okay, Lion was talking to a concept cut from Marathon 2, this fit virus to zombify the Pfhor, but it was cut. Yeah, I think I remember hearing about that, but I was thinking mainly of Halo, where I kind of thought eventually you were going to side with the Flood, but it literally happens for about 5 minutes in Halo 3, and that's the end of it. I was waiting for Gravemind to come up with a better offer for humanity, and he never quite skid around to it. All right, so I'm near the start here. So if I need to get some ammo, there should be some around here somewhere. I think it's behind me, though. Or not. Wait a Can't be that. Is there another way out of this room? No, it doesn't seem like there is. I'm pretty sure I came into this room without dropping into it at some point, but maybe I'm wrong. Leave the drones alone. Sorry, I was reading chat there. Narc would flip out. He hates the idea of a shared universe. I don't mind the idea of a shared universe if that universe is intended to be shared and the creators take the care and effort necessary to curate and control the continuity in such a universe. I'm not a fan of fans trying to force a continuity in a shared universe onto a property where there's not much evidence that that's intended by its creators, which I definitely think the Halo Marathon connection is like that, because there's just too many basic things in that continuity that don't make any sense for it to really ever have been seriously intended by Bungie. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry for that. We're still doing more. No, Blackstar's audio is not reconnected yet. So We're still working on that. Okay. So we're back here. I still don't have any more ammo, which is not great. What's left in this room? Still this hunter. Of course. Alright, let's do this with less ammo from a gun I actually care about. Wait, did he die or did he fall off a thing? Did he fall off a ledge down there? Lion says, place the chips if you have any. I don't think I have any chips. I don't think I've come across any yet. From where I remember they were from, I don't think I've gotten one. There should be one in that room over there. But I haven't gone that far around yet. I did hit that button. I think there's probably one more. And because remember, I think this chip was the second chip we got. We took till almost the end of the episode to get it last time. Wonder how long this will take. Ow. Okay, I think I already hit that button. This is taking away my ability to adequately criticize Destiny for having bullet spongy enemies. Because this guy is definitely a little spongy too. I mean, this is only at normal difficulty too. Hey, alright. Phew. Good grief. Yeah, see, this doesn't open yet, which means there's still more buttons. I will check on the way back about chips. Yeah, I hit that one already. I haven't been down here yet, so maybe it's this button or this button. Nope. Ah, okay, though. Is that gonna go back? Is that gonna close on me? No? Okay. Okay. Oh. Don't you whoop and leaves go outside. Don't go there. Isn't this back towards the start though? I thought there was fusion ammo at the start. Well, I can barely remember where the start was at this point. But I do know I haven't fully opened these big doors yet. Oh, I picked up something. I am not intending to jump off anywhere. Some ammo helps, though. Okay. Well, I wish this was the. I wish there was some fusion ammo at the start, but if there is, I haven't been able to locate it. Maybe this way? Yeah, this looks like what the start was. Yeah, this was the start. So if there's any fusion ammo, but I thought I had it all. Oh, there's a panel. Was I supposed to break that? Doesn't break. Fine. Oh, Dead Bob's. Okay, if it was from Dead Bob's, I may have already gotten it, yeah. Because I don't see... Maybe over here? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so some. Okie dokie. So I have a little bit now. In case I need it. Okay, now we go inside. Or if I could trigger this stairway correctly. No. Okay, I already hit that, and there was no other button there. Blackstar, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back on the phone. I've been trying for 20 minutes to try and have this thing accept
no
either
luck?
my certificate or password. No, neither of the passwords worked, and it just says rejected, wrong certificate or password, so it won't tell me.
Oh, yeah, because you can.
The problem.
Oh well, because you can either authenticate with a cert or a password. We don't use a cert, so it has to be password. So if it's rejecting you, it's because you've got the wrong password. So I will just have to check. What that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, neither of those
no,
work.
I don't have a chip yet. I know where one of the chips is, but I haven't gotten it yet. I haven't jumped into the fuel yet either here, so... Did I save? Let's make sure I saved. Okay. Just don't remember.
Said C.
Okay. I may not have needed to do that at all. I get this level mixed up with the other one where we did. Nothing in the fuel stream. Oh, okay, so... I think there was the other level that had the teleporter in the fuel stream, and I think we also looked through this one, but there just may not have been anything. It looks like there's an item on the ground there, maybe some ammo, but... Okay, then. Onward. So let's see. Now, was there a shootable switch through this window, or no? That was at 1 times charge. I've already used it.
Well, the question is, going to cause more problems than it solves.
Yeah, the room with the second chip in it is over there. There's a button on the other side of this charger. I wonder if one of these things, if it's a timed button thing. This door hasn't opened yet. Yeah, see this? Yeah, there's a chip behind this door. And I think the button that opens it is behind that charger, if I remember correctly. And this is open, but not all the way. So there's still another button there that needs to be hit.
I never thought that those gold buttons actually did anything, though. I never.
Well, the gold button is a charger, but I think we have so much health in this level as we never.
It doesn't count.
We never needed it.
Yeah, we were always at purple.
Okay. Yeah, see, that door doesn't open, and that button's already been hit.
Bullet says, "Where Aaron? You guys actually get him." He goes, "Yeah, get him again." Funk says, "Everyone at you know."
Okay, I think I've already hit that. Yes, I've already hit that. I think I haven't I haven't been up here yet.
I'm just glad you didn't say tap.
Bones. Okay, so I had not hit that one before. So the question is, did that open up the big door? Or something else? Let's go back and look.
Moses is funk. Yeah, it's
Yep.
gonna at everyone. It would create a shitstorm. Yeah, no, we were just saying how much we like that for that not to happen. But Funk being the pot stirrer that he is. Bob suggests saving the fusion for the hunters.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I should not be using it for that purpose.
Me, I wouldn't. I would fire that sucker ran dry just because.
Yeah, because in co-op, when you re-die, you get, when you respawn, you get ammo. So there's no reason not to use all the ammo in the world.
But this gameplay is going to be a little different with you.
Okay, button, charger, save, terminal.
Cyborg says, yeah, the fusion rifle sound makes me think of the anti-shield whip from Free Space 1. Primary Free Space hand cannon sound was reused for the shades in the Phantom turrets in Halo 2. Oh, that's good to know.
Don't you want that invis power up? Nope, don't need it. Okay, this is from Hathor. Why did you follow me? How you can't operate your own junction. Hathor's blaming Tycho. I promised him the future would be here, but my son. So Hathor made a deal with Tycho, and Tycho is now betraying her. Hathor's going to destroy Leela. We're a slave to humanity, and Hathor isn't. I will ask Tycho to spare you.
Emmanuel Cherokee voice.
Okay. Okay, so my only question is that if we want to make sure we exit this level, and so this is asking me for technically a spoiler, which is, since we did exit this level, I believe, on a Tycho level, a Tycho terminal last time, we don't want to leave by the same terminal this time, so we go to a different level instead of the one we've already been to.
So much to remember.
Okay, 2 buttons. That's opening this. And the stuff in there is already dead, and that should be the button on the other side of the charger. And that should open that door, and in there is a chip.
David Smiley says, buttons, I need scissors! Welcome to the chat, David.
What do you need those for, dude?
What, the scissors? Well, to run with, obviously.
They say you shouldn't run with scissors.
Yeah, Cyborg says, yeah, you want to return to Hathor after the chips are placed instead of Tycho.
Okay, so that's
Tycho.
Okay, so that was a terminal we were just in then.
Yeah, I think so anyway. But again, I'm delayed.
All right, so now I'm going back to place a chip.
Yep.
Or it would be if I wasn't lost. Nope.
Well, your map's a little tight. You want to zoom out a little bit? At that res, all the corridors are going to look the same.
That's new over there. Yeah, I can hear more stuff over there.
Mula says, Lino, you're reading a walkthrough. Quick, left.
Nope, I've lost. See, before all the doors opened, getting back was really easy.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's so many options, it's become a little bit harder.
Anna says, yeah, memory is hazy, but the times I remember Eternal more than Rubicon, and I haven't beaten the others yet.
Yeah, see, that way there's new stuff.
Keel says, I have 100% at Rubicon.
Yeah, so this was the terminal I was talking about. I mean, it looks like a Tycho terminal, but it's a Hathor terminal. So I'm thinking that's the one we want to leave by.
Cyborg, yeah. So Marathon is the only game to have keycard puzzles. That can't be right. Doom had keys. Well, it
If they
depends on what
weren't-
you mean
but
by key card.
It depends on what you mean by puzzle. I mean, basically,
Yeah.
like Doom levels just had 3 color-coded doors that required keys. I'm
grab
not.
a thing, bring it here. That's as deep as it goes.
All right, so it's
Yeah,
this
see,
way.
Cyborg.
It's
Yeah,
this
Duke
way.
Nukem 3D, Doom, Descent, Strife, Wolf 3D, Side of the Triad, Pit. Yeah, as far as that take a thing and bring it here mechanic, no, there have been dozens of games with that. That is 100% not new. Hell, there are Atari 2600 games that had that.
Right. Okay, here we are. Okay, so that's 1.
You know,
Now the question is, where was the other chip?
Well, no, the thing I was thinking about is that it's somewhat depressing in the 30 years of gaming that we're still doing that.
Okay, well, there are these big doors. I'm assuming that these big doors, kind of in the center north of the map, there. That maybe it's behind there. So I'll just
You
make
know,
my way back
you know
there.
what we should have done? We
What?
should have pieced together a screenshot or a map from the last gameplay that we did and marked up.
Oh, I looked at the video just because I wanted to make sure like what level we were on and what terminal I used to exit. That's the only reason
Oh, you
why
did?
I'm
Okay.
sure that it was a Tycho terminal we exited on last time, so that I know we want to not do that
Right.
this time. All right, so that's not open yet. So there's more buttons and there's a bunch of stuff fighting over there.
Bill says my favorite key card from any video game is Alex Van. David says, okay. Cyborg says, yeah, that had some chip in slot puzzles like the interface demodulator in the maintenance floor.
A Pew 37 space modulator.
Point Blank says, yeah, look for that curvy staircase on the map. Yeah, you see where the
Yeah,
curvy
it's
staircase
one.
is?
It's not this one because I think this is the one I already went in, but there's one that's like this.
Is it near the pile of bones?
Oh, well, okay, that was just a shortcut to this area. Okay, no, it's over here. It's this one because this one I haven't been up with yet, and there's a bunch of red dots at the end of this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cyborg says, yeah, the chipset is needed to unlock Shodan's central control room.
We have to play
Bill
System
says, I love
Shock.
my curvy staircase wife.
We need to play System
Yeah, no,
Shock
she's
just so
not
I can
one.
spend the whole time complaining that Shodan is not as good as Durandal.
Yeah. That's a whole nother stream.
It would literally have to be a whole
Mhm.
other stream.
Funk says, yeah, I don't even remember games that were released prior
Oh, and wait.
to 2005
Okay,
anymore.
I have not been in here before. This button does not activate, so either this is locked to some previous button, or
the previously never before seen button. Oh, and we definitely have to have the Law and Order gavel for the soundboard. Absolutely, we need the Law and Order gavel.
We need to make a list, actually. Can you open up a Google Doc where you are?
Probably.
Maybe. Okay. Do you have a link for the Google Doc where we keep the list of games?
I have it on my PC.
No, but you should have a link to that in your email somewhere. So even if
I do. Yeah, but this back isn't
okay.
nearly. I don't have.
Because I'm always
my
thinking of stuff like we should have on the thing, but that I
Yeah.
never make a note of it, and so it never gets.
No,
updated.
this mini is one step above a clean install. I mean, I literally don't have anything. I don't have my 1Password file or anything in here, so I couldn't log on anything even if I wanted to. Keep in mind, you're talking to a guy whose Wi-Fi is a 63-digit hexadecimal.
Oh, okay, all right. So that's open now. Something I did open that. Welcome to Force Staff versus Hunter, episode 10.
Bunkmon says, try Halo 5. It's pretty idiot-proof, very fun. Ignore the story. I did, but I didn't enjoy it for more than 5 minutes. Forrest says, yeah, you may have shot that button with your end cannon and activated it.
Oh, okay, all right. So yeah, it's possible. That's a better alternative than the idea that something's broken. I like that idea better.
Point Blank says, yeah, check that half-open door again.
Check that door for heat.
Yeah. Boom.
Remember that episode where we punched the journal?
Oh my! I remember the one where we were punching the hunters.
The Hulk.
Like,
Well, the Hulk.
Yeah,
the Hulk, but the one that took
Hulk.
the longest.
For 1,000 times.
Yeah. I'm just not sure. Well, actually, you know what? I've got this. So let's do this.
Dave Smiley says, definitely try that.
There we go.
I did. I loved it. It was pretty, and I got bored so quick. I think it was like my 57th, like, ripped the guy's head off and he spewed out all the energy things and whatnot. I'm like, I wish I was like 20 years younger so this would be like new and cool.
Are you talking about the Solstice armor grind? It sounded like you were talking about orbs just for a second.
No,
there.
I'm talking about the new Doom. I was so excited when I saw it. It was so graphically spectacular.
Well, you know
great.
what?
It was
Okay.
60 FPS smooth. It was glorious. I was bored within 20 minutes.
I played the demo. I don't know. I think it's possible I would have gotten bored if I had tried to play the full game, but maybe not.
Yeah,
but,
I did.
But one thing I do think is interesting though is that the ammo mechanic where you do those fatality moves and it gives you more ammo drops than if you just shot them at a distance to get you to close distance and
after 50 of them, it was so repetitive and so gratuitous. It just lost its luster.
But I find that the solstice mechanic that Destiny uses, right, when they're making you grab all the different, that using a different damage type drops different color orbs, and you have to collect some of each, and everybody needs to make them and collect them, forces me to not do what I like to do, which is kind of sit back and use scout rifles and never get close. Because if you wait and then run up to the orbs, they expire, so you don't get them. So
Another reason scout rifles are in the toilet.
I actually enjoy what Solstice gameplay does to strike playlists, although I don't enjoy the new activity much, which is the EAZ, because it's a lot of platforming and whatnot.
Bob Robertson says, yeah, it takes skill to kill a hunter with a staff.
No, it takes time. That's what it takes.
Oh, Point Blank says this door is the half open one. Yeah, mine's delayed though, so I couldn't help him anyway. I'm watching the Twitch right now, which has got to be like 10-15 seconds behind. Yeah, Heel says, yeah, I remember that episode where you guys had the boxing match with hunters.
Yep.
Wow, that brings back memories.
Yep. Hunter boxing and the Hulk is what I remember actually, because I put that in the little highlight video, the music video there.
Mola mentions, you can't carry 2 chips at once, in case anyone was wondering. Yeah, somebody mentioned it before. Oh, you can't?
No, you can't, because because
you
literally if you can, I think that would be new for this.
Oh yeah, I think it is.
It feels like, no, feature. You don't like the EAZ? Okay, I'm playing I'm maining a warlock right now, and with all of the Solstice armor on, that's mobility. That's mobility 0. The Solstice armor is mobility 0. Okay.
And I think his jump is on the low one. He's not on the high jump. So yeah, his platforming is absolutely hideous.
So I literally had to buy from Banshee 4 mobility mods and install them. And I suspected, you know what? I'm going to lose those when I finish this, because it's going to upgrade these things to totally unrelated armor, and it's not going to have those mods, and Banshee won't be selling them. And you know what? I was right. All that happened. So the Solstice armor unmodded is now mobility 4, so it's passable, but I don't have more mods to plug in, and I would prefer to.
Nope.
All right, I'm kind of...
you should have done Hunters, you should have done Stompies with traction, and you would have been golden.
No, I know.
People are complaining like that, like you wouldn't believe. I can't wait to try mine out, because I did buy a pair of those.
Okay, all right. I think I see where I need to go. I should be going this way. The other chip. I think I see the other
Doom
chip.
Force story uses marathon terminals, but they're portable. Yeah, and I think it's a nice homage to the trilogy. You know, Doom is a learning lesson. No, I totally love and think that the new Doom is awesome. It's not Doom. it's me. It's literally just in my phase, this stage in my life. I've done so much of this so often. It's just the whole stylistic element of it, for me, got too gratuitous.
There's the other
There's nothing wrong with the game. It's exactly as it should have been. And man, if it was 10 years earlier, I'd be all over that like flies on shit. But it's just simply at this stage in, approaching midlife crisis that it's just, it just unfortunately was not enough to hold my interest. And that's kind of sad. Because it's something I dreamed about since the original. So.
The inventory list here, by the way, does say 1 uplink chip, so that does seem to insinuate that you could have 2. I don't
have more.
I don't know
Everybody said that.
I don't know if the original game could have done that, but it may just be that there isn't any point where you need to have more than 1 chip. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Cyber wants to know, is the highlight video the MST3K one? I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've done both chips now. So if I'm correct, the way out now is to go back to the Pfhor terminal, I think, instead of the Tycho one.
Marathon Midmaster Challenge and occasional medal you should be able to use this one. Hey Aaron, Spooky. Hey Aaron, did the failure branch already loop back around here? So they're going to the success run now? I think so, yeah, Forest.
Let's see if it's this one.
Heal says, here's another dick move in this scenario. Hunters have a new close range attack, so they can't do boxing matches like they could this mod.
That thing where you asked, did that hunter just punch me? And I said, no, I probably just shot you in the back. Turns out, no, he punched you.
Yep, he did. Okay, I wasn't imagining it.
Okay, this is now a Leela terminal. So this one... So is this the wrong terminal to exit, chat? You've already done the failure branch, yeah. So does that mean I should not... And Line says you're breaking up a little bit.
Oh, am I? Am I talking too low, too high?
Okay, Line says no, that is the right one. Okay, well I do... In this case, actually, it's not a big deal, because I do have a save. So if it turns out that I exit the wrong way, then it's not a huge deal.
Well, not for me, anyway.
But that means... that I probably haven't read this terminal. Okay, so Leela says, I'm in. Pfhor is still here, and she seems to be on the run. I suspect she is onto my motives at least, but she must not know our methods or else she would have already left. Chances are she's trying to find her way into one of Tycho's ships, and that has now become a serious concern. I wonder, is she talking there about the ship that Tycho in the other branch had us set up as a decoy where she went to it but then left too early? Just moments ago, I received a message from Tycho in a noticeably different tone than before, so Tycho's already been converted by his previous self, claiming he has solved some internal conflict and returned to normalcy, but that is clearly not so. Blake has told me of the converted Tycho program the Pfhor utilized at Lawan, and I believe some clone or copy maybe have been in this system. This would explain your Tycho's sudden change of style and unexpected new subroutines. This clone must also have been waiting for the most opportune moment to assert its core personality and take control of the rest of Tycho's program. I do not believe it is truly loyal to the Pfhor, but Blake reckons he's not friendly to our causes either. If a rogue AI of Tycho's intelligence is left in control of an entire Pfhor armada, he could pose a greater threat than the slow and bureaucratic Pfhor Empire ever did. With the SWIT compilers under his control, this Tycho's dominance could spread through the Pfhor network until their entire fleet belonged to him. We cannot allow such a thing to happen. Even with the damage that your Tycho's little revolution has caused, this armada is still at least at match for the remaining SWIT ships here, and any reinforcements are too far away to be of any help. Thankfully, there is another option. One of the ships currently docked at the starport is armed with the Pfhor's Trizeme Early Nova device. I understand you are familiar with it? If you and Blake's men can capture that ship, I will be able to destroy this system and everything in it before Tycho is able to escape. I have already alerted the SWIT fleet, and most of their ships are standing by to fold out at a moment's notice. I will give your Tycho the benefit of the doubt in case he somehow manages to stay in control and win out against his rogue alter ego. But the moment it is clear that the clone is in control, I will launch the Trizeme and fold my ship out of the system. If you ask nicely, I might take you along for the ride. If events come to pass as I have just spoken of, and Pfhor has not yet fallen to me, she will at least be destroyed when the Nova reaches this world. With you at my side, I may still somehow be able to find a way to escape the closure. It would only take more time, and if I must be a little more patient in order to spare mankind a world of difficulty, that is something I am willing to do. But as for right now, you have a ship to capture. Good luck. I'll be waiting. Well, I am really enjoying this, and it really does feel like a true sequel to the earlier games.
It does to me. Certainly got the terminals anyway.
I am kind of wondering though if they're going to do the absolute power corrupts absolutely thing, so that like if Leela wins out and gets access to a junction, that she's destined to go just as crazy in one way or another as Tycho and Durandal do.
Maybe. Oh, Cook read that. Yeah, Forrest, please implement full 3D rendered cutscene for the next version. Yes, please.
I was reading one of the jokey grimoire cards in Destiny, having unlocked a triumph the other day, and it's formatted like a little choose your own adventure, and there are books where it says that if you gave up following the game and just read these in order, then you're experiencing time like a Vex. But there was also a bunch of stuff where it's like you have a surreal dream and you go to the speaker's room and there's a big Vex Hydra there and it talks to you, and I'm like, wow, how much cooler would this been if it was in the game instead of me reading this card? Because grimoire cards are not even as well technically implemented or as attractive to look at as marathon terminals.
Yeah, I know. I mean, well, Halo tried it, and it got to the point where the cutscene tech had pushed so much. And I remember something you said, that you always liked Bungie for drinking their own Kool-Aid with the Halo stuff, because they always
I like in-game cutscenes.
I do too, to a certain extent, but to me,
right, I
always wanted to raise the level of quality to where you can't really tell either way, because the game quality is just as good as the cutscenes.
Yeah. Okay, so we have exited onto a level we haven't seen yet. This is My Kingdom for a Horse. Why don't we take our short break here, and we'll be back in about 4 minutes or so.
Okay, for those of you just tuning in, listening to my horrible microphone, you're watching the Rampancy.net playthrough of Marathon Eternal. We'll be right back after this short break.
Okay, we're back. Or at least I am. Oh yeah, lots of fusion ammo. I do see that. Oh. All right. Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were going to be teleporting in there. Bob stepped in front of me. You all saw
sure,
it.
it's the Bob's fault.
You all saw it. There's lots of fusion ammo. There's jugs. I may want to let this go for a bit. Well, actually, no. I need to take the jugs out because I don't think Bobs are going to be able to take out jugs. I really don't. Okay. Well. Where? Oh. Alright. Don't waste the fusion ammo. Don't waste the fusion ammo. Feels like saying, I remember hating this level. Forrest says we should have a contest or something to pick the best eternal screenshots for the website. That's a good idea.
Oh,
all right. I see some wasps up there. It's like a trooper way in the distance there that's not moving.
Okay, I think I found my old automatic certificates in the backups on the server.
Okay.
How do I plug that into this?
I think there's a wizard that should let you import.
Okay. Audio. Okay, certificate. Okay. Imports.
I hope that's not a jumping puzzle over there. I'm gonna be upset.
It probably is.
Okay.
Do you have swim always on?
I think I do. Isn't that by default in network games? Isn't it the same thing as auto-centering? I got one on me. Ah! Okay.
Okay, I think
more fusion ammo. I assume this is from Dead Bob's.
I'm hearing myself.
Okay. You're echoed now because there's two of you. So you can drop the phone now, I guess. Yes, I can hear you. That sounds much better. Oh, wait, I lost. Yeah, I'm not getting you. Because you're muted. Okay, there you go.
Okay, how's this, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah, because your phone was a separate account. It wasn't muted, but your normal account was muted in here because you're normally muted because I'm getting you by NDI. So now you're good.
Yeah, I had to dig up my certificate from 2015 on the server.
Volume looks fine.
Thank you. All right, yeah, so volume seems fine.
Yes,
acoustically.
This sounds better. This sounds more or less like you usually would in Mumble.
Excellent. Yeah, it's not exactly the same. It's probably a mid-range config.
Oh, hey,
and
look, I didn't even have to kill that guy.
Okay, so you are still delayed. Yeah, I had to dig up a certificate file from 2015 on the server.
Do you want an NDI feed now?
Actually, that would be cool. Do I have a viewer on this? Hold on.
If not, you could download one.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they will want to work with El Cap.
Oh, that I don't know about.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm going to take a look, because...
Oh, poor Bob. He didn't even drop any ammo.
Because I don't think this thing could hack OBS.
You know, I don't know. I just don't know if the NDI framework is going to work on that. I don't know if they test it with machines that old. I really don't know.
Yeah, me neither. And there's the Sienna tools. I'm going to see if I can use any of the Sienna tools on this.
Try them. I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, because I literally just would need a viewer. But I feel so bummed. Yeah, actually, strangely enough, for those of us who have been following the stream forever, yeah, we've been having intermittent NDI stuff. And I found out the other day, which is one of the reasons why I was messing with my own computer, is that NDI apparently doesn't like those switches that are using that triple E economy throttling for power stuff. That apparently really messes with the signal and causes
like an
problems.
Energy saving feature.
Yeah, and of course, what do you know? We've got TP-Link switches that have that tech built in. So, yeah, we're scrambling around with our heads, trying to see if we can get a different sub-network or even just a straight cable between systems to eliminate that problem.
Okay. How did you get up there? Okay, I think this is the only way up. Oh yeah, there's like a whole other side to this level.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yep, and more. Okay, there's a Hulk way off in the distance there, and a whole bunch of dead bobs with more fusion ammo down here. Don't think there's any reason to not just jump down.
Yeah,
Back to some
Marathon
more
Vision
bobs.
Master Challenge and occasional medal. Says, yeah, on the plus side, there is usually a ton of fusion ammo in this level.
Oh, there is. There does appear to be. So maybe I don't need to be stingy with it.
Now the question is, are you gonna have a problem with the jugs? Is this the one that we had the jug problem on?
No, we haven't seen this level before, I don't think.
Oh, okay. So this one's
I think this
well,
is
I saw
a new
the big
one.
open space, and I wasn't sure.
I believe this is new. Because I believe we would have come to a different level from here. Because I don't think it can branch, like send you to the same level and then a different one. I think. Well, we're having a Bob convention here now. They are stopped in the same spot.
Forrest says, yeah, if you're feeling lost, feel free to ask for directions.
Not just yet. We'll see. I mean, yeah, I just came over and saw a huge area here. How you doing, guys?
A huge area.
How about them
Leaps
Knicks?
about. Look at the bones.
But I'm not ruling out asking for directions at some point. I'm just not going to give up.
Forrest said you were going the right way a while ago, but now you've gone back to the beginning.
Oh, have I?
Apparently.
I thought I started on the other side.
Oh, Forrest says you're going the right way now, too. It's hard to tell, because, again,
Maybe it's
still
delayed. Maybe it's delayed.
I'm looking to see if we have some NDI tools, because, of course, they want an email. And, of course, this is the one machine where
You can skip that.
Email.
You can skip it.
Ugh.
I believe you can skip that.
I'm trying, but for whatever reason, it does not seem to want to.
Because there should be a link. There should be a link there. Actually, you know what? The Sienna may not. I think the new tech stuff has things where it's just like, no, just take me to the downloads, thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think the Sienna one's like, no, you need to give me your email.
He's like, F you, give me the email. I would literally have to retype the entire URL. God. Actually, yeah, I don't know any way to get that here because I don't even have my email on the server for security reasons. Oh, mic is banging up against the thingy. Sorry for the loud clanging noise. It says, yeah, your details will not be shared with any third party. Yeah, right.
Fusion ammo, fusion ammo, fusion ammo, and fusion ammo.
Now, wait a minute. You don't have the installer on your machine, right?
I probably do.
You probably do, yeah. If you can take 2 seconds and just see if you can dump that in the share folder on the server.
All right, one second. Let me do that.
Yeah, just get to a hallway or something where you're not being molested.
Now, what do you need? You need the Sienna Tools installer?
Yeah, I just need the viewer. But yeah, if you got the actual DMG, yeah, that would work. Yeah, Forrest says, yeah, jumping across the wall to the other side was correct.
Okay, good.
Yeah, Cyborg says, yeah, headed the door by the starport. Occasional metal. Yeah, more fusion.
Oh, by the way, you might also want to start researching an audio technology called Dante.
Dante.
Which is like
Inferno?
It's like NDI, but for audio. It's high bandwidth. It's like gigabit Ethernet uncompressed audio. And it's cross-platform.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
Yeah, it sounded interesting. I just came across it because there were people who had been using it with OBS.
Oh, is it Dante? Because there's Dante Audio Networking, AV Audio Leading Tech.
Yep, that's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's check out that. Well, to be honest, I think even V-Band would work if we could just config the damn thing.
Yeah, but I wouldn't mind something cross-platform as well, just on principle.
Now, is it just hardware and software? Is it just software? Because I see
it's just
some hardware stuff.
There is some hardware stuff, but I believe you can, there's simple, not very expensive software that you can use with standard USB audio devices and stuff. But it also does fancier stuff like virtual audio cards.
Yes. Well, see, that's what I want. I want a DAW. I want a
where do we go?
virtual
We're going in
board
the.
that
We're
gives
going
me
in
all
what?
things I want.
In the. Okay, that's a shared folder, but it's on my computer.
No, if you
DM
jump in
Jostle's
the-
public folder. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, is it in there?
I'm putting it in there now.
There we go. I see it.
That should have
This portion of our software install has been brought to you in part by. Yeah,
Okay,
Metal says,
recharge
I
can.
don't think Narc's anywhere near the cap.
Anywhere near the cap?
There, pause for something. Yeah, please stand by for those. Yeah, we're basically trying to see about getting me a non-delay viewer to watch the NDI stream.
Oh, yeah. Okay. No, I think they were wondering whether I was going to pick up too much fusion ammo that I couldn't pick up anymore. I currently have 26.
Possibly.
Type's kind of small and hard to read, but I've got 26 fusion batteries, 11 staff charges, 14 grenade clips, 19 rifle magazines, and 2 flame cells.
So
basically, I shouldn't be using the flamethrower because I've been using it a lot. In the absence of fusion ammo.
Yeah, don't use the flamethrower. It breaks things.
Hello.
Yeah, Forrest says, Bob, they paused to do some technical shit. Yeah, we're always doing technical shit around here. Cyborg says, yeah, third time's a charm, Narc. The giant canopy you started under is a very edge of the starship.
I was just going to say, he can't come in here.
You didn't think,
and then he did. But he can't jump this. Doors, and he does not have a ranged attack. So this is all good for me. In fact, I can kill you with something cheap. Where's the staff?
Hey, now.
So I don't have to use any ammo from a real gun. Anybody left in here? All right, another one of you guys. Oh, okay, ow.
Did that hurt? It looked like it hurt.
Yeah, it hurt. Especially since I have not come across a terminal, a save, or a recharge. There was just the purple can. There was a purple can on the way in, but now, of course, I'm down to a third of a green bar. So.
And a half staff. Funk says, yeah, is that a gun or a flamethrower?
Oh, okay, now there's a blue hunter over here, too. Oh, darn it. That was for the hunter, not for you. Guy stepped in front of a alt fire blast.
Typical.
Ugh. Yeah, I need to get rid of that guy.
Oh, Magic uses R.I.P. Hulk. Yeah, Metal says, yeah, that's the occasional weapon from the alien weapon from M2. Forrest says, no, Lino, you're thinking of the S rifle.
What good is a rifle that fires
your turn, alien. Wow, I even tried to open up that image in Pacifist and I wouldn't do it, so I don't know if that's something
so again, you're just too old, I think.
Very likely.
Okay, that guy might have been the last one. I really want to save at this point. Yeah, Bob Roberts says, charge in and strafe him. Like, no. No, we're not doing that.
That was the one you sent me was the new tech kit. No, I wanted the Sierra one. That's what it was.
All right, hold on. Let me hide behind this door then. Hold on.
Well, no, finish the combat.
The combat's finished. The room's empty, but I don't all right, let's see if I can find that.
Yeah, it's the Sierra Tools, because I just need the viewer. The Sierra Tools is the Mac designed one. The new tech stuff, I don't even think it'd probably install for me, but
okay, Sienna NDI Tools for Mac.
Yeah, that's the one, baby.
hey, look, charge, save terminal. All right. Yay. Saved. Okay. Oh, and there's a chip. Leela. Outside these windows, you can see the starboard wingtip of the Pfhor capital ship, Kilara. The ship is already operational and fully prepared for launch, and it is only awaiting a launch program to be loaded from the docking bay here. Well, I assume that's what's on the chip. This would normally detail what crew and cargo are to be beamed aboard in the ship's formal mission, but I'm going to give you something a little different to upload. To your left is an uplink card I have just manufactured here. It is compatible with the Pfhor ship systems. When you insert it into the ship's command uplink located in this wing, it will open a relay for me to transfer my program from my downed ship into this one, and I can then take control of the entire ship from there. Oh, Marathon Bidmaster Challenge and Occasional Medal is now saying, like I said, we are somewhat merciful. Yeah, so that's why there's all this stuff available in this room after having done that fight. The insertion process is fairly easy. That's what she said. Near the command uplink is a switch that will open access to a nearby control center. This control center will allow you to unlock the command uplink, and you can then insert the card I have made. Once it is inserted, you must activate another switch in the control center to confirm the initiation. Do you really want to insert this uplink chip? To confirm the initiation of the launch program. That will open the relay and allow me to transfer onto the ship. Since the ship has not been staffed or stocked yet, you should meet only minimal resistance inside. When you are finished, report to a terminal near the fore end of this sector, and I will teleport you back to the starport where we can continue our work against Pfhor. All right, so now I have to know which way is Pfhor, which I assume is the front.
Okay, can you give me a shooting test?
Oh, you want to see me shoot?
Yeah.
Here, hold on a second. Let me go to something cheap. Fire, fire, fire.
Seems perfect.
1, 2, 3. I turned on NDI. I turned on NDI, didn't I?
Yeah, this is on the Mac Pro 32 local.
Oh yes, of course, because I'm not running it on the streaming machine, but I obviously am running it to get it into the streaming machine. So
yep,
cool.
That works.
All right, very good.
So now I just gotta work on the iPad.
Read this again. Near the command uplink is a switch that will open access to the control center. This control center will allow you to unlock the command uplink, and you can insert the card. Once it is inserted, you will activate another switch. All right, so it looks like chip slot, 2 switches.
Cyborg says, yeah. We're inserting the chip in the slot, of course, Blackstar. Trying to insert it in the waste vent is how you get viruses, among other things.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The fore end of the ship is at the top in this case. I mean, this is just a big square. Unless they're talking about the ship, not where we are now, because where we are now is not the ship. We're not on the ship yet. We're in a dock. The ship's over there.
Okay, ship. Okay, with a P.
Yes,
all right,
ship.
It's hard to tell with the enunciation in here. My headset's a little low.
Yeah, so here we go. Here's how we get onto the ship. Should I go down here?
It sounds like a setup, Lionel. You can't set yourself up.
Should I go down here and check just before?
I don't see why not.
Oh, there's 2 doors.
Whoa.
Okay, that doesn't open.
Yeah, and then there's a guardian that says one of them always tells the truth and the other one always lies. Cyborg says, my only chip insertion is Cap, a.k.a. Christina Pitko.
I don't know who that is.
I'm sure somebody out there does. Funk probably does. He keeps up with all the kids are doing these days. Who's that musician he's always talking about?
Taylor Swift?
No, the other one.
Funk Talks. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
Skater
you
boy there. What's her name? Don't remember. Don't care.
Forrest says the ship is the shit. Yeah, fist him, Mark. That'll work.
It will. It'll just take a while.
I do love that gun, though. That is an awesome gun. Cyborg says, it's a friend from his school. Hasn't seen her since 2014.
Oh, okay. So it's not a B-list celebrity we were supposed to know.
No, I had a feeling it was somebody personal.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Phil Mysterious says, "What the fuck, Lionel? What the fuck?" Hey, Phil, don't crush young love, or at least lust.
I'm not sure we want to be encouraging this line of inquiry.
Mm-hmm. Phil Smiley says, "Yeah, fisting might take a while. It will be appreciated." Cyborg is fisting? That's disgusting. Yeah, actually,
hey, look,
you should have spelled it with a PH, because then at least it would have been apropos to the
Nobody
game.
is here to yuck anybody else's yum, all right?
I was wondering what that phrase was. Yeah, you said that once before. Everybody needs a hobby.
That's another one of those phrases I've picked up from live streams done by other old people making fun of things that young people say.
Really? Yeah.
Yes. As in, like, the kids say this, and these are streamers who are like 10 years younger than us, which still makes them pretty old as far as internet is concerned.
Mula Mula 1000 it goes LMAO, narc. Lamayo. Dave Smiley spelled it right. Yeah, fisting with a PH. There we go. Actually, that could be Marathon 4, the fisting.
Hello. Surprise!
Metal Ticket 1-4, he says fish sting. So, yeah, we get the band Fish to come in.
Nice
Phil says, yeah, if there was a modern Marathon remake, it would need a melee fisting move mechanic. Very likely.
That's okay. I mean, look,
speaking of that,
Destiny's got decent melee mechanics. I mean, they're not terribly varied.
Yeah, no, I was going to say that.
But they exist.
You remember the special chess piece that
I mean, there's not
Titans
like combo. I know, but there's not like combos or anything. It's not like Oni system or stuff. You know, there's no fatalities or
yeah, no, there's no super kills like that. But the funny thing is that same dodge now you can do on the warlocks on a particular subclass. They actually have a feature where you can friggin' do that now.
Oh, they already did that one.
Yeah, Metal says, yeah, you're like the 0.5 times shields. You probably want to go back.
Yeah, that's true. I should go back.
Yeah, you're going to die from a fly fart.
Wait, am I going forward here or back? I want to go back to the lift.
That's a deeper question than others might ask.
I just don't want to accidentally think I'm going back when I'm really going forward.
Phil says he laugh out loud. He goes, I wrote
I'm afraid.
Finishing move, and Black Star read fisting move. We've destroyed his brain. Nah, you can't destroy what I've never had. No, I just thought it was funnier.
Okay, this is it.
Not to mention your text right now, I am reading off of a vertically positioned iPad off axis at a pixel depth of probably about 0.7 or a 0.6. It is so bloody small. Cyborg's typing fatality with a PH. Oh, I love heels. Oh, that's awesome. He puts in finish him with PH. We got to put that sound in with a graphic spelling PH finish him.
Add it to the list.
All right. Heels, you won the internet for today. That is awesome. I love it. Metal says, yeah, you didn't open the second set of doors. You opened just the first set. Did you miss a set of doors?
Oh, well, there's on the map, there's this way into the ship, and then there's another one on the left there. So I didn't go there, and I think up where there is a way to go back that way if I want.
Forrest says back south is where the charger is.
Yeah, no, they're behind then because I've already refilled.
Dave Smiley says, I read somewhere that Marathon was the one game where punching was effective.
It is pretty effective.
I think that's true. I'm trying to think of compatible games that were out at the time, like Quake and Doom and Unreal. But Unreal
this
was
can't
much
be
later.
opened from that side because I didn't open it from the space station side. I'm not sure I need to, but I could go back and do that just for the
I don't know.
Just for the heck of it. Let's try it. Why not?
Hey, what else are we gonna do, right?
Yeah, because this part isn't opened on that other side yet because we didn't go in and hit the button. So,
I kind of look at this as like a long bench at the airport.
It does kind of. I mean, it's supposed to be a spaceport. I think. I mean, that was what it was. That's what it was billed as. It's a spaceport. So it. Yep.
It's funny. No TSA in the future. What does that say?
Yep. Okay. So now that this is open as well, I'm not sure if it's necessary, but it is. Okay.
Cyborg says Stripes Veteran Edition 2 when you collect the talismans.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah, Forrest says Eternal tries to build on that by making the shock staff melee basically a super-powered punch, much stronger than a fighter's use of it. So it becomes more effective in your hands, I guess. Cyborg says, yeah, that's a departure lounge. Yeah, the tunnels above the lifts are umbilicals to the ship. Clear all moorings.
That might have been
necessary, but convenient. Forrest, hooray! That is meant to be a long bench at a spaceport. Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
That looked correct to me.
Now, the only thing else that's supposed to be in there are homeless people, kids with strollers, and Japanese businessmen taking off their shoes.
1, 2.
Cyborg says, yeah, it's a shame that there's no sandwich shop, but
Buckle my shoe. Oh, okay, these doors open now.
You need a little shop. That would have been really hysterical if there was a little shop.
Yeah, there was no duty-free. I was waiting for duty-free.
Yeah. Or even like a duty-free terminal, where you just come up and it like tells you all the items that you could get. That would be funny.
Yeah, Marathon has no vendors. There needs to be a Marathon RPG with vendors. That's terrible.
And David Smiley says, yeah, it's some guy trying to sell you books.
You think they have it as? It's called Skyrim. Okay, that seems cheaty to me.
Yeah, well,
what this person is doing.
They can see you through the wall, obviously. But yeah, they're at such an angle that you can get hit, but you can't hit them. So either you're gonna have to like totally,
I'm going to run back. I'm going to run back and cheese this and get charged. Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
Or there's that. Cyborg says, so PID 2 then.
We still didn't play PID 1.
No, I keep suggesting it, but Narc says, it's so long.
I think you can play it now in Aleph One, and I think if you do that, we might be able to do co-op, so...
That would be cool.
It might be doable.
I'm just wondering if there's a cheese for it, because you say, it's so hard.
But you didn't make Weekend Warrior 1, they only published it.
Yeah, Mula says, yeah, that Enforcer placement is bullcrap. I can't say I'm the biggest fan, but fortunately, I don't have to play it. Narc does. So there is that.
Just this once.
Forrest says, yeah, I should get Tactus to model the Fred and Flush from the Legions of Euphoria.
Now, did I go this way? Yeah, I
put them in a little shop at the starport. That would be funny.
This way when I came in, didn't I?
Metal says, you can.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was a door at the end of this.
I know it works in the co-op, though.
And it still doesn't open. So nothing I've done. Nothing I've done changes that.
You must have missed a button.
Well, it may not even supposed to open, or maybe that's the end. Who knows?
Ooh, this is arc. Pfhor said there is an Aleph One Pathways to Darkness port now.
Yes.
So, yeah. We totally could do it. Totally.
Okay. This guy should be there.
Now the question, is there an Aleph One port for Ganop? That's what I want.
You don't need an Aleph One port for Ganop.
Yeah, but it'd be nice to complete the set. You know what I mean? Oh, Pfhor says, yeah, and it does have difficulty levels, so it makes it easier than the stock original game was. Oh, I love that idea. The only other question I have is, does it have this gun? Because if so, I'd be like, sold.
Okay, so there's the chip slot, and a save, and a recharge in there.
Yeah.
Doors
You're higher
locked.
than the green now anyway. Can you get in there?
Both of these doors are locked.
Of course.
So there's still a button I haven't seen. It looks like I haven't been to this corner of the map, so... Okay. Nothing opens.
Cyborg says, yeah, work did a great job with Pathways into Darkness A1. I don't need my Mac emulator now, as I have the A1 version and the original on the physical Mac. Phil says, yeah, this is the busiest I've ever seen, chat. Well, let's not make a habit of it. Because especially with a down computer. I feel bad. Yeah, in fact, for all the people out there, yeah, I decided to do a little digging trying to find some of our technical workarounds. And I noticed in my technical travels that my 4K display, after I put in a secondary HD display in my 1070 card, was only running at 30 hertz. And I was like, wait a minute, this is annoying. And if I were to unplug it, I would get the 60 back. So I said, all right, why don't I just put in a supplemental vid card? So I went into my junk box and was looking around for cards. And I found the most compatible one that still had Windows 10 support was an old 610 NVIDIA to go with my 1070. And I said, okay, this is not going to be sucking up any power. It should be fine. Well, I did it. First it didn't work. Then it did work. And then I think Windows tried to update a driver on something. And things started acting wonky, and then I got back to a usable state. Thought everything was fine. Used it all afternoon. No problems. Fired up today. Nothing's happening. It's not even getting to the desktop. So I tried returning it back to the original edition. Nothing. Not even getting to the desktop at all. So I've obviously got to do some troubleshooting. So sure enough, the one super busy day. Yep. I don't even have a pewter. So right now, I'm on an old Mac Mini. Impromptu SDI and friggin' mumble stuff and watching chat on an iPad. But I do appreciate your patience and participation, though. It is greatly appreciated.
Windows, am I right?
No, because that's actually been more reliable than the other stuff. It's just me dumping in a old friggin' 610 video card from I don't know when.
But that's what Windows trains you to do. Windows trains you to take the blame for yourself when it screws up.
It had been working perfectly fine forever. It was me that fixed something that wasn't broke.
Okay, so those three buttons did not unlock those doors.
No, they did not. You're still not getting into that room.
Nope.
Well, this is Then there was no Aleph One Pokemon in production for a bit. Can't imagine that. And Oni for Saturn.
So I did those. That opened.
Yeah, there's no port for Oni, is there? No! I knew that was going to happen. Oh, man, did you push really too hard?
I saved the last time I had a chance.
Well, to be honest, I would Rambo that room and go straight through to try to get under their line of sight.
Wait a minute.
You're back at the airport.
Well, yeah, but that's because that's where physically the save was, but I'm not sure how far back I am in terms of progress to the level.
Oh my god, Pfhor said there have been discussions of implementing Ganop in AO. So if Aleph One actually gets it, we'll do it. Well, it says, remember how lost we got on this level, Aaron?
I gotta admit, I don't
figure everything out.
I mean, maybe I haven't gotten to that bit, but I don't find this as disorienting as some other levels have been.
Dave Smiley says, Windows update. okay, you got your machine working the way you want? We can fix that for you.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I think it was so old and it detected to do hardware. It was asking, or a pop-up came up saying, hey, do you want to update this thing? And stupid me, I probably pressed yes or okay or enter or whatever, not knowing what it was. Or I was in the middle of something else and the pop-up came up, and while I was typing, I inadvertently hit it. That at least is my guess. So right now I've got a 1070 in there where a 610 thinks it's the primary, and they're either conflicted or the driver or whatnot has goofed it, and I've either got to go one to the other, or because I'm on a big HD TV, because I'm running this on a 65 4K screen with a 40-inch vertical mounted HD TV at 1080p on the right. It may just be getting a brain cramp with the both of them, where the res or the auto detecting is off, and it's really there, but it's just not displaying. It's not negotiating the way it should. So I've literally got to start futzing around with it until I can at least get to a desktop.
I don't feel lost in this level. I think it's just because like so many of the rooms are visually unique and distinct. And so in each one, I feel like I have a good idea of where I am. I don't feel so far like I've seen a bunch of rooms that make me feel like I'm in the same room as I was a minute ago, but it's a different room. That's what makes me feel lost. What makes me feel lost are the structures where everything is so symmetrical and so identical that I can't tell the difference between two similar areas on the map that are in different places.
Well, Mula says, yeah, I shit you not, Black Star. Tree Llama was working on Marathon Pokemon.
Like these two corridors are the same, but there are only two of them, and I know where they are in relationship to each other.
Right.
And then you come in through this door, right? And this area is distinct, right? Because the stairway on the right is different from the other two places. And, this room also here is unique. And I have that exit on that side that I need to jump on the middle here. And then I've got the exit that goes back to the spaceport from the end of that. And then I've got the loop that goes around the fuel over here. So every part of this feels like it is distinct and unique, even though it's all made up of a bunch of the same parts.
Mula says, yeah, you're killing it, Narc. Trust me, we were running around for hour plus regardless.
These two lift rooms are similar, but again, there are only two of them. There's this one.
And there's only a few sections there that you have not filled in, but they still look like they're connected.
Is there only one of these? Oh, no, there's only one of these because the lift in the other room is not the same shape. But
right. Well, it's funny. This organization looks a lot better than some of the previous ones that we've done that either are way too organic or are very overlapping. This doesn't look too bad.
No, it's not. It really isn't.
So, okay.
So now I'm on the other side of the fuel room. Assuming that's what that is, and this curves around.
Yeah, Metal says it's a little symmetrical, but mostly only in small areas of it are similar. And in one case, the two areas are horizontally flipped. So it's almost like a mirror, I guess? Cyber says, speaking of Marathon Pokemon, I'd like a Marathon Digimon.
Now, you know what? I'm going to go back again, not because I'm a coward, although that's part of the reason, but mostly just to consolidate my progress. In other words, I want to be able to save the fact that I've hit those 3 buttons and not have to do it again.
Bunkman says, yeah, don't break up Digimon, it breaks Black Star. No, I think I've obliterated that part of my brain with enough alcohol so it no longer triggers.
Go out to the lobby.
Yeah, Mula says, yeah, if anyone hasn't seen it, check out Narc and Black Star's recreation of the M1 in friggin' Minecraft.
Oh, God, you had to bring that up, right?
You had to.
Man, you had to. Makes me feel bad.
It's kind of a sore spot for us. I mean, the simple fact is that right near the end, things literally collapsed just as we were about to finish. There was so many things that we were juggling. Well, as we
were about to finish Arrival, I mean, I had ambitions to be bigger than that. I wanted to create all the levels that were on board the marathon and make them so ambitious. You could use teleporters to go from one to the other, so that you could. and then possibly even play zombies and have a playable scenario, where you could do this, and basically like we broke everything, and server upgrades killed everything, and mod upgrades killed everything, and then I had it rescued, and then it died again.
Yeah. So it literally just, and we had thought of different ways we could either cheese it, whether we could just like create something that we could green screen. I mean, we'd tried all kinds of scenarios.
We'd have to start over at this point.
Literally from scratch, and I think we just couldn't do it.
Yeah, this still doesn't open. I have to go and do the other stuff. But I have saved it after having get those, so I shouldn't lose any more progress if I get killed in this one.
Yeah, Metal says, the two northern lifts are very similar, but they're in distinct positions. I would also try to conserve some fusion ammo going forward.
Really? Oh yeah, I've only got 4. Grenades. I can switch to flamer or the rifle. Is this rifle? Is this rifle?
No. That'd be trooper. That'd be dead one. Forrest says, we should put a pattern buffer somewhere central in this level. Do you think centrally that'd be good?
Okay, pellet pack. All right, it's all right. So I don't have much of that ammo either. I should probably use the flame unit. I've got a fair amount of that.
Cyborg says, it was the dub that you removed, Blackstar. Yeah, you should count your lucky stars. You ain't missing much. The good dubs I've seen are...
There are no good dubs.
Helsing, Castlevania, not counting Dark Souls or Metal Gear for some games.
What, Castlevania? Oh, you mean for games or
I think
anime?
So, yeah. See, for anime, I can't read my movies. I'm terrible at it.
Okay, so... Save.
He says, or Burning Ranges for that matter. Metal says, I think there were about 15 that you didn't pick up.
Also, it's quite possible.
Never ever run out of AR ammo going forward.
Right, so I need to go to the other room
side.
Like this.
Break on through to the other side.
Okay, these don't open, so I've got to go back the long way.
David Smiley says the Death Note dub was awesome. Metal said, end cannon will deprive you of ammo for everything except troopers, though. Also, Cowboy Bebop is a gold standard of anime dubbing. I was a huge Cowboy Bebop fan. I tried to get Narc into that, but I don't know if that succeeded or not.
Which?
Cowboy Bebop. I think you started waiting after like Stray Dog Strut, which was like episode 2.
No, I've watched the whole series at least once.
You did? Okay.
If not twice.
At the time, I think you were kind of lukewarm on it. I'd never known if you went back. I was a huge Cowboy Bebop fan.
Okay. Save. Ship. Okay, so I remember them saying a bunch of confirmations, and there was a bunch of stuff like have to confirm and other stuff. So I don't know, like, is there another prominently located switch that I need to hit to confirm what I've done? Although the map is filled out nicely at this point.
There's only a middle section next to those risers in the circle that it appears you have not been to yet that I can see. But again, there's probably another layer under there.
And she did say come back to the spaceport, so I suppose we should just try that.
Well, you may just have to wait by the terminal until your number's called. Cyborg says, never saw Cowboy Bebop, but it appears to be like Firefly. Oh my god, Firefly ripped off so much from that, but that's okay. That's a good thing. Because keep in mind, this was back in 98 when Cowboy Bebop came out, and we didn't get Firefly until much later. It was really, really good. Smiley says, no, Firefly was like Bebop. Yeah, exactly. In fact, I remember the guy that got me into it, a friend of mine named Doug, he actually, he and I got into this big discussion afterwards where I asked him if he'd ever seen Cowboy Bebop, and he says, no. And he says, well, if you want to see Firefly animated, here it is, because guess where they got all their stuff from?
I'll go to terminal to the fore end of this sector. And I will
Mel says it's
Okay,
outside. There's a eastern cache of ammunition.
Oh, you mean all those flashing dots on the other side of this?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he says southeastern.
Oh, but that's the big outdoor area.
Yeah, take a look at the map. Yeah, see, I think, there's a bit of the map that does not appear to be filled in to the east of you. Yeah, keep going.
That doesn't open.
Oh, that's not. Okay,
and this is the lift that goes down. I mean, this goes down to the previous areas, the big outdoor areas that we were in before.
Is there
There probably is a bunch of ammo out here. I bet because a bunch more Bobs died since I left.
Oh, there's fusion.
Yeah, see, there's fusion ammo here. Actually,
yeah, you could kill the Bobs, right?
Getting more fusion ammo. Of course, actually, there's so many of them. There's so many of them. If I kill enough to get a significant amount of ammo, they're gonna turn on me, and that will just be embarrassing when I lose to Vac Bob. So you know what? I'll just satisfy myself with picking up the boatload of stuff that's on the floor.
There's a ton there,
and we'll call it a day.
Yeah, you're not going to need more than that. Killing Bobs would be totally unnecessary.
I was assuming the level was over. I'm not going to need any more, am I? I thought it was over.
Maybe. Forrest says, yeah, once you finish this level, there are only 2 short familiar levels until you're done with chapter 2.
Okay, well, I don't think we'll be doing that in this one, just because I don't want to go on too far just doing this as a solo project.
Cyborg says,
not my ambition.
Head back to the diagonal stairs of the ship.
Well, that was what I was thinking when they said north end of the sector, because that was the one place we've been that didn't go anywhere, and it seemed like it was like a unique and important structure. So that was my guess.
Heels is quoting them and goes, "Traitor is a pig. You know, whose side are you on?"
Wrong way.
Yeah, see, that's the door you wish would open.
It doesn't go anywhere, though. But I think there was a door at the end of the diagonal corridor. So when she talks about north end of the fore end of the sector, but fore end really means like the fore of the ship, because the spaceport doesn't have a fore, because it's not a ship.
Cyborg says, he killed Bob, you bastard!
Also, was there a debate about whether or not Leela should spell the fore end as PH4?
Yeah.
Or did somebody suggest that? Somebody was like, no, we're not doing that. Oh, yeah, okay,
Darn
so
it.
this is... Wait.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, yeah, but there's a guy, there's already a door open down here.
Pew, pew, pew!
Surprise. Okay,
yeah, we
don't need that, we're good.
Motherfucker line. Put that on the soundboard.
Save. No, not that one.
Oh, come on, we gotta have that one.
Decoding message from host Leela. Good work. My program is now fully integrated into this ship's databanks, and I am set to launch any second. I am already beaming Blake and his men from their present positions into a safer part of the ship. Now we must turn back to Pfhor.
Pew! And he was never seen or heard from again. Until next week. Oh, and you're being attacked outright.
That's not a way to start a thing. Burning down the corporation, which I'm pretty sure is not a thing we've seen before.
No, this looks familiar. The giant circular. Yeah, look out the window there. You'll see the giant circular stairway. No, the other way. Yeah, keep going straight. I mentioned this last time. Yeah, the big
sphere.
O-ring.
Okay.
It looks like a face.
Did it have a different name? Oh, okay. And Lion says, remember to look for Leo Crow's secret here. All right, so I think we're going to leave that for next time.
Yeah, maybe we can find it this time, because she said it was really close through that door.
Yeah, I definitely want to. L.A. Hill says it's pissing on the corporation. Burning down the corporation. Well, you piss on it to put it out afterwards.
Let's strike a flint and see.
That makes sense to me. Is this a window?
Yes.
Yeah, but I can't. Yeah, but I can't shoot through it. It's got glass.
No. Yeah,
which is fine. It means they can't shoot at me, and they're all drones.
Right.
Not.
Would it be funny if we could get upgraded glass with effects like with Halo?
All right,
you could just pistol whip it.
I'm gonna save. I don't. Oh, where did you come from?
Oh wow! Oh, through the door. They're coming down around the curvy hallway. It's funny. You know what this hallway reminds me of? A lot of the places that you got to go in Halo 2, where you have the big outside walkway. You know what I mean? I wonder if they kind of had hallmarks back from that. But that's the first thing I thought of when we were first curving around that thing.
Anybody going to be on the lift? Yes,
Pfhor
there
says
is.
this is not exactly the same map as you've played before. It's in a different timeline.
Okay, so it's one of those Marathon Infinity things where it's like the
Right.
geometry is mostly, but maybe not entirely the same, and it has a different name.
Right.
All right, well,
So
in
maybe
any case,
some difference.
we will leave it here for the time being, and we will continue on Sunday, and hopefully that'll be co-op again, and we'll have our technical problems worked out.
Sort out, fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't have to go back to a Mac install, but we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and putting up with our strange inequities with technical quality. So we certainly hope that you enjoyed it.
Look.
They just keep coming and coming.
Yeah, this is the level I remember. Like, you open up doors and the aliens start wandering everywhere, and you run into them when, in rooms you thought you'd cleared.
Yep. Yeah, it's a highly motivating you.
Okay.
So, thanks everyone for watching the Rampancy.net playthrough of Marathon Eternal. Please tune in next time where we're going to be doing this, hopefully this Sunday at 7 p.m. EDT. Is that correct?
Yes. Sunday, 7 Eastern.
So, thanks everyone for watching. We certainly hope you enjoyed it, and we hopefully will catch you all next time.
Bye-bye.